Today I'm going to introduce something about the supermarket tour. The supermarket I attend is Metro because it is located close to my home, which would be convenient for me to observe. And it is located beside TTC subway station, which can gather more potential customers on their way home. In addition, Metro is an acknowledged Canadian leader in the food and pharmaceutical distribution, which is comprised of more than 600 food stores operating mainly under the banners Metro, Metro Plus, Super C, Food Basics, and Adonis, and more than 650 drugstores and pharmacies operating notably under the banners Genco2, Brunette, Metro Pharmacy, and Drug Basics. And the leadership and the tenacity of members and executives have allowed Metro to pursue its growth through measures, acquisitions, and innovations. I choose the meat market as my aisle to investigate since meat is necessary for our daily life, and I am very interested in the chapters of the supermarket tour, which is talking about the meat market. When I have the supermarket tour after reading the chapter The Meat Market, I have three parts of findings about the supermarket, which are expectation versus reality, different pricing, and spatial price. For the part expectation versus reality, most of what I saw at the meat market meet what I imaged after I have read the book. In the book Supermarket Tour, the author mentioned that the animals in factory farm were raised at low costs. They were given cheap feed or lived in limited space that they were hardly to move. By this reason, the overall price of meat is quite low comparing with vegetables at the supermarket. On the other hand, the book stated that the animals were raised in crowded place, and hormones were used for speeding up their growth. Thus, in the supermarket, there are hundreds of boxes of meat displayed in the freezer that some of them are about to pass its expiry date. Also, things related to illness, growth hormones, and antibiotics of livestock are not shown on any packs of meat, which means that the factory farms have disguised the truth from customer. The most surprising part in supermarket tour is that antibiotics and hormones can be used on meat in America to restrain the illness or keep animals energetic enough so that they can promote growth. Unfortunately, those usage of drugs causes a situation that some of the drug to remain in animal products. This can cause problems for people who are allergic or hypersensitive to these drugs. It is obvious that people may have unhealthy response after having those meat for a long time. The second part is different pricing of products in the supermarket. There are also some different ways to make the lower price. For example, the sausage which is close to its expiry date will be priced lower, and less famous brands have higher possibility to have lower price. In addition, there is an interesting way to price the same product differently, which is based on different layout. I saw one kind of chicken mince placed at the corner is cheaper than the same one placed with other meat together. They have no difference in expiry date or something else, but they have different prices just because people may find the chicken mince with higher price more easily since they are placed in a conspicuous position. Last part I find out in this supermarket tour is that Metro offers special price based on three reasons. Firstly, some meat product close to its best before date will be given a secondary operation and then a special price, such as that chicken legs with seasoner are even cheaper than those without it. Retention products also are considered to be given special price since the supermarket wants to sell them all to make more profit. That is why the family size beef mince has lower price per unit than those packaged in smaller size. What's more, some brands will have seasonal promotions to advertise their products, so they have special price as well. After the supermarket tour, I think some of my purchasing habits have been changed. I think I need to care more about expiry date of meat since some supermarket may promote them in an attractive way which can make buyers ignore its expiry date. At the same time, the place of origin is important as well. For example, I may be more willing to choose meat from Europe compared to it from US and Canada because the administration of antibiotics to animals for growth promotion is banned in Europe, but it is still permitted in the US and Canada. It is still a class when I go shopping in a supermarket, even though it is happening in my daily life. I believe those better habits for my purchasing will give me a healthy way to live in the future. Thank you for listening.